And I wouldn't say it was ding-dong or a thriller neither, because up until half-time, it was a pretty dull affair because, Peel, OK, had plenty of possession but couldn't break down St George's. And a bit of class from Furo Davies. The reason why I say that is one-on-one, and he hit it well with his left foot to the goalkeeper's left-hand side, and gives St George's the lead. 1-0 it was at half-time. And, when you look at St George's then coming out in the second half with the win behind them, you thought, can they make that work for them? But it didn't happen there for them. And Lee Gale it was who got the equaliser. And whether it was a cross, only Lee will know. He's going to say he meant it, but it looked like a cross to me. Went straight over the top of the goalkeeper, caught by the wind, and 1-1. And then a couple of minutes later, it was 2-1. Matthew Woods smashed one in inside the penalty area. 2-1 to Peel, and then it was near enough a couple of minutes again. They got, or not a couple of minutes, but time after that, Lee Gale got his third one for Peel. And with Lee, it was just unmarked in the box. The ball just broke to him, and he managed to sort of seal the points for Peel. It looked that way anyway, until 5 minutes from the end, when St George's still pressing. Fair play to them. Chris Bass, Kieran McNulty were there just on the edge of the box, and the ball fell nice to Chris, and he hit it with his left foot, and it went past the goalkeeper to make it 3-2. But Peel will be happy with the way things went in the end. They got themselves back into it. Second half, they were by far the stronger of the two teams, and St George's first defeat, and disappointment for them. And I know, people are just saying, St George's team, what they had out today. And Glenn Walker was in goal, Lewis Bryson, Sean Quay, good to see Sean back, and Nick Bass, two centre-backs, Sam Kane on the left-hand side. Then in midfield, you had three young ones and one older one. You had Joey Morland, Jay Skelton-Maxwell, Joel Ibanez, and then Chris Bass on the left-hand side. And then up front, your two main stars, Furo Davies and also Kieran McNulty. So, they're down. Johnny Myers wasn't there. Callum Morrissey was on the bench. Callum came on in the second half. But St George's will be disappointed. But Peel do look as if they're getting a bit of a march in this Premier League now.
They certainly are the form team. They've got the form player in the league in Lee Gale as well. 2 more goals for him. But what did you learn about both teams today, which you possibly didn't know before? St George's, what are their title credentials looking like, Tony?
I think it's going to be tough for them. There's some real quality in there, but it's going to take some time for the quality to develop. And they're new names, but they're not sort of names that we don't know of. Lewis Bryson plays for the Ireland under-18s, really good player. Jay Skelton-Maxwell is the same, really good player. Joey Morland's just coming back. Sam Kane picked up an injury today. But Sean Quay's been missing most of the season. Nick Bass was alongside him. Johnny Myers would have probably played there. And then up front, Furo Davies is always a pain. He's so strong. He doesn't let you get any time on the ball. Always looking to close you down. And Kieran McNulty's just coming back into it as well. So it's going to be tough for St George's. Glenn Walker in goal. He's a good goalkeeper, so there's no problem there. But I just think Peel at the moment are looking the strongest that they have maybe all season. Today they battled really well. And as I say, with Lee Gale in good goal-scoring form, then well done to him. But, again, Steve Faulkner changed things around today, and it worked well for them. And it doesn't matter. 3 points, 3-2, doesn't matter.